Howdy everybody, welcome back. Jet Scott here as always, and it is well, Mother Nature has come and she has ruined beautiful riding weather with rain and cold. It's getting cold pretty fast here in Kansas. But as you saw in the last video, Dad and I went and bought us a couple Indians. And let me tell you, I think I've put a little over 100 miles on my bike in the past couple of days of owning it, and a lot of things I've purchased in my lifetime I have regretted at some point just because of the amount of money I've spent. That's the most money I've ever spent. Now, I'm not bragging by any means, but I tell you what, it's the best dang thing I ever invested in. It's just come out here in the middle of the night and stare at it. By the way, I did get my 1901 fly screen windshield thingy. It don't do much but look cool. Anytime I was on the Indian website building out a bike, that was one of the first things I threw on there just because I thought it made it look a little bit better. Dad loves his bike, I love mine, but we both have the same complaint as the mufflers. They're gigantic. They are freaking huge. And whereas the bike has a good sound at idle, it just, at RPM, it does sound like a Jetson mobile, you know, that typical little wee. They're very, very quiet, and I don't want to have like something just super obnoxious, but I want to be able to hear the big V-twin, the 100 horsepower, I think it's 1200 cc, 69 cubic inch engine that Indian did there. I just like looking at this thing. Oh yeah. My mufflers are completely unmolested. Dad's actually have had one baffle drilled out, so it gives them a little more volume. But we'll do a comparison. But I guess you've already figured out what this video is about. Because I went on eBay, and I got lucky, and I found somebody who had bought the exact exhaust I wanted for mine. We'll go over Pro Stock. But he said it was too loud for his taste. So I got the Maverick Crusher exhaust, which, let me get this bad boy unwrapped and we'll show you. So that's the Maverick Crusher. And actually the Scout 60 I went to go look at that I was going to buy initially, but got sold out from underneath me. It had this exhaust and I really did like it. But just as a size comparison, it is itsy bitsy, teeny weeny, and it's got a bigger, I mean, there's no neck and down in there, whereas these, you see that? I mean, oh yeah. So, I'm gonna get these bad boys installed. There's lots of videos on installing exhaust. Don't you go nowhere. Don't you stop it. Stop rolling. Freaking round objects and rolling, who would ever thought? There's lots of videos on guys showing you how to take the exhaust off and do all that stuff. I'm just going to do a quick A to B kind of thing. I'll set up the camera. We need a little bit of DMCA free music. We need a little speedy footage. We're kind of lacking on that in the past couple weeks, so see you in a bit. This is stock exhaust on the 2017 Indian Scout ABS Icon paint job, with a GoPro Hero Black 7 camera audio, set approximately 2 feet away. Cold start at that. I gotta take this exhaust off, so I don't want to make it too hot. That was revved to about 5,000, 4,500. Like I said, I gotta take it all off, but we're gonna leave the camera exactly right here where it is. So when we put the new exhaust on it, there'll be no change as far as how close or far away you are, and hopefully the camera doesn't get weird. So, let's take this crap off. By the way, the sound comparison between the three will be at the end. And yes, I said 3. Sound test. Open header. Ow. I've heard a lot of really high horsepower, big cubic inch race engines. That actually made my ears kind of tickle a little bit and knocked all my bolts out. Sweet. Maverick Crusher 2017 Indian Scout ABS. Sound check. Hope and pray to God everything's tight. That was a huge success. Indian, you gotta work on the horn though. We need like a big auga horn on these old Indians, because that just don't do nothing for me. I'm gonna say that's a riding success. I do enjoy that exhaust. That is perfect. It's a tad on the noisy bit if you're in a really big neighborhood area, but it's not awful. It's nothing like the open header. So for the price, the look, and the weight savings, you save like 14 or 15 pounds on those behemoth stock mufflers. Get those. If you don't like the look, then get something else, but I think they look pretty sweet. They go sleek, and plus with my plans, I'm putting soft leather bags on this thing for trips. They're gonna be perfect. So, not a sponsored deal. I bought these babies used on eBay for like, oh, what was it, like $280, $300, and real happy with those. So, let's close her out. Alrighty, so overall I am very happy with that kit, even being used. We had a bunch of extra hardware. I still don't know where these bolts go with the top locks. I even saw pictures in the kits. These don't come in there, so I don't know why they're here, but they're here. We had an extra washer, and I'm guessing dude had it behind one of them serrated washer or nuts. Well, that defeats the purpose of being serrated, self-locking. So, and these are stock, so he sent me one of his stock bolts, so I got that. That's for the tie together deal on the back of the stock muffler, so got a couple extra of them. One thing I will say you need to have is, the heck was that? Oh, that was that washer. You can take these little shields off and you can rotate them. You need to loosen those up if you buy them used, because they got to slip over the stock heat shield. So you need a good nut driver to do that. But I'm going to show you something. since we have 2 Scouts here. Now this is my dad's 2016 Indian Scout 60, and it's had the baffle, the first set of baffles drilled out in his muffler. So let me just show you side by side. Got a good sound to it. I'm gonna come over here to my Scout. That's the winner. That sounds like it's got a pair of balls. We can't even hear this thing hardly. Rain. In fact, I might just go ahead and go out. I don't even care if it's raining. Every day is a good day to ride an Indian. Alrighty, so what is? Yeah, that one's still running. Dad, we're gonna have to get you an exhaust for sure. Oh yeah, and oh god, that needs to be changed. There needs to be a cooler freaking horn. Ah, you know what? For a simple bolt-on product, the bike sounds crispier in person. We'll hear how it sounds on the camera, but it sounds like it's so much more raspy. It's quicker to rev, like it's happier, it's breathing better. So I don't know. And one of the nice things about these Indians is you can put a slip-on exhaust and have to retune it. Now, if you do an intake, you got to retune it. Or you change into like a 2-into-1, or you do something radical. So I ain't got to do anything to this engine. You know, this bike, it's done. God, I love looking at this thing. Sorry, I may be in the lone field here as far as liking these Scouts as much as I do, but oh, I could just sit here and stare at this bad boy. Whew, oh ho doggy. Well, and I like Dad's too. I ain't saying nothing bad about his. My personal taste, I'd be getting rid of all that stuff right there. Maybe leave the bags. The bags are cool because they're real Indian bags. And I really like Dad's big fat solo seat there. It's freaking cool. I think Dad's bike really hit it, you know, just as far as styling. You know, it's blacked out, but it's got chrome where it needs it, and the tan leather really goes with the black. And I'd kind of thought about, you know, a tan seat for my bike because it'd go with the gold Indian head, but the guy at the dealership said, you know, it goes better with the black accent, so I don't know, I might pick me up a cheap stock seat and see how it looks on there. Plus, what's nice about the stock seat, as far as removal, if you need to get to your battery, it's got a pin, and it slips right off. Now you got access to your battery. Dad's seat, well, you got to unbolt the seat, then you got to unbolt the bracket, then you got to unbolt the cover to get to the battery. This one hand. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, God. There we go. Now I'm struggling. Oh, so I hope you guys enjoyed just this little bit. I mean, just figured, you know what, there's a lot of videos out there, guys modifying their Scouts, but you know what? This channel's all about sharing our memories and our projects with the whole world, at least with our subscriber base. So if you guys watch this video, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for checking it out. As always, look forward to seeing the next one. So take care. Bye-bye.